All right, so I don't talk to my Digimon anymore to change their personality, right? It's actually super easy to change their personality. All you really need is money. Now, there's two ways to get money. If you bought the easiest way is if you bought the add-on pack where you can do the money in XP form. But if you don't have that, when you get to the Coliseum in the digital world and you do the Coliseum, there's literally a bunch of fights you can rinse and repeat for Zenny, and each fight will give you like 30, 40, 50k Zenny. Of course, the 50k Zenny is like a little bit harder fights, but you know, if you got one personality tree maxed out, it's super simple. But let's get into what I do for personality. So for personalities, I use the Digi Farm, right? Um, and let's just take Sharkmon right now. So best way I can say it is interact with your Digimon, go to Sharkmon, Digimon details, right? Now, if you press, I'm pressing triangle, toggle info, it says his personality is friendly, right? You have all these options, blah, blah, blah. Say you want to get it to overprotective, right? This is where, again, training comes in. Now, you get the C's are easier to get. The C's are just for stat boosts. The B's and the A's, those are what I use to change personalities, especially the V's. If you have the B, I would say use the B versus the A because it's literally the same price to fast train them. Also, keep in mind, training is cutting half as well if you're training the Digimon with the personality that in the category that you have. So if he was Valor, this would actually be 30 minutes. I think it's 30 minutes or 45, one of them. Anyway, yeah, you see how it is? Greatly shifts personality towards heart. This one shift personality towards heart. So shift normally takes about 3 or 4 tries. Greatly is 1 or 2 tries to shift the personality. And if you're confused on which way you want to go, if you press check personality while you're there, the arrow will tell you which direction they're going in. So again, if I wanted to go to opportunistic, I would go to this set, right? But instead of shifts, I would go to greatly shifts, go to the left, click it once. I'm going to fast train to get it over with. Boom, he got some training, personality shifted towards understanding. Now, unfortunately, it looks like that wasn't enough to switch it in one try. So let's do it again. Make it real quick. It's no matter which personality you're switching, it's always gonna cost 10k. Wow, actually, this guy is kind of stubborn. That's the first time I've seen it take more than. Oh, I think I might have done regular shift. I don't recall anymore. Let's do it for a third time. Okay, now it's opportunistic, right? The stats will go up a little bit, and you don't really care too much about that. It also shifts his personality skills. But yeah, simple as that. Now he's an opportunistic. Now, where it gets tricky is there is not always a set way to go if you don't have everything, right? So like there is no set just go up. I don't know if you'll notice that. So if you want to go up, you got to go up right or up left at times. Just an FYI. But that's not a big deal because there are ones that are straight left and straight right. So it still makes it easy to navigate. So this makes personality really easy. It's just going to cost you money. Now for DNA Digivolutions, that's how I get their personality to be what I want it to be. As you can see, I'm already ready to get Mastemon, right? Because I changed Anjewomon to Tolerant and Lady Devamon to Enlightened already. And that's how I've been using them to DNA Digivolve mid-battle. That's how I got all of my DNA Digivolutions, actually. It made it super easy. As you see, I got Sylphimar right here. Like, yeah, I forgot what I needed, but it was super simple to get them. It's the same thing for Shakomon. It's the same thing for Shakomon. I forgot what I needed because I made them maybe Saturday night. But yeah, that makes personality training super easy. Now, once you get the DNA fusion that you need, you can put the personality to whatever you want, or this just helps making sure you're putting the Digimon in the right personality so you get them into the agent skill level that you want, right? In case, like I said, y'all know I'm already running everyone Valor. So until like literally until like my next skill tree is maxed out, I'm keeping almost my entire main team in Valor. See, Alderman is brave. Beo Wolfman is brave. Astamon is brave. Lucamon is daring. Right, I just got him up to level 40. I haven't changed him yet, but I will. I'm actually just putting him in there so his bond goes up. And Rise Greymon, who I told y'all I've been losing his brave, like his health is already capped out. It doesn't make any sense. And then the last piece is this. This is how I decide what kind of Digimon I'm running, right? So the reason a lot of these guys are brave is because I get HP and attack for being brave, and they're physical attackers. The reason Lucamon is a daring because he gets attacking and nip bonus on the final piece over here, and he's a magic attacker. And then what I gotta get now is Reckless Perfection, which is SP and speed, which isn't bad. So I can start putting someone in Reckless. And Zealous is HP and defense, which is also pretty cool if you're trying to make a tank. And then they all get the regular buffs like level 2 buff or blah 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 stat buff. So that's why all their stuff is up so high. I hope this helps.